the what? We're drawing Gumball here on My Sketchy Habit. Hello, my name is Patrick, I'm an artist, and this is My Sketchy Habit, where we draw every day and we don't have to be ashamed. And this week we're going on an adventure through the amazing world of Gumball, and we're doing some Gumball style swaps, that's right. And today, to start it all off, we're doing Gumball himself. We are drawing Gumball all by ourselves, and we're starting by sketching here. Now, full confession, I've never seen the Amazing World of Gumball. I've seen clips here and there. It's hard to go around the world without ever seeing Gumball, I suppose, but I never really got into it, and so this was all very new to me. I don't know much about the character, I don't know much about who they are, but I do know that the show is a bit unhinged at times, and I think that's delightful. Every kid's show needs a little bit of unhinged energy. Is Gumball a kid's show? I think it is. Like, it's cartoon, obviously, but like, I don't think it's like marketed at adults, but probably is enjoyed by adults. I don't know. But yeah, we're working on a sketch here. We're just trying to get that basic shape. The proportions might not be perfect to start off here, but that's okay. We're just sketching. We're trying our best to get stuff in here, get stuff down on the paper, so that we can then go back and adjust things to a more appropriate shape, size, form, whatever it needs to be for our lovely Gumball. But you can see here we've got the basics down pretty well. I, of course, am using reference to help me understand this character. And this is a key step to doing style swaps, right? We got to understand who the character is and how they come together before we go around messing with them, because, you know, we got to understand at least a little bit about them. And so, yeah, you can see I'm doing some narrowing of the body. I use the liquify tool in Procreate. That helps me a lot, especially in the sketching phase. I don't tend to use it afterwards because it gets a little bit more blurred. So when we're doing line art and stuff, sometimes I will, just because it helps to nudge it a tiny bit, but much less grand here, and much more in other, much less grand in line art and much more in the sketching phase. And yeah, so we're starting to put in the facial ideas. I can tell already that the face is not quite right, but I don't fully understand why, so I'm still working on it a little bit here. Just trying my best to get it in there. Are you a fan of Gumball? If you are, let me know in the comment section and tell me if I should watch it as an adult, if I'll enjoy it or not. Maybe it's not for me. We're working on this head shape, so I took the face out because I sort of like the face as it was, and we're just sort of nudging around the shape, putting it back. It's game time! That's right, we're gonna play a little game called Guess the Image Nintendo Edition. Can you figure out who this is or what it is before time is up? Good luck! We're back to do the line art here on our Gumball. The sketch is pretty solid, so it really just means we need to get in here with our pen and put in some nice thick lines for our character. Gumball seems like a pretty chill dude, and by chill I mean like in for a good time, in for a penny, in for a pound, but like probably worth hanging out with. That's what I mean by chill. I don't know if their personality is chill. They do look like they're a little bit insane, and that can sometimes be chaotic in a bad way and not very chill way, or it can be, you know, chill in a different way. So yeah, we'll figure that out as we go along, maybe. Who knows? Like I said, I've never really seen the show, but I do like the art style. It looks really fun, and the clips that I've seen look really fun as well. And so, you know, it's super fun to just mess around with this character for a bit and just enjoy the work of other people while we sort of figure out how it is that they exist and what makes the lines that make them work and what doesn't work as well. For the most part, though, I think I'm pretty happy with how this line art is turning out. It's a pretty solid take, and I'm really happy that I gave this a shot. We're gonna have to come back with some color, of course, once we finish up this foot, get this tail in there, and get these ears. But that will be after we do the dad joke, bad joke, which will be coming up next. It's time for the dad joke, bad joke. That's right, my dad sends me a joke every single day, and I collect them up so I can give them back to you. And today's joke is as follows. Why did the coffee taste like dirt? Why did the coffee taste like dirt? Because it was ground just a few seconds ago. Because it was ground just a few minutes ago. Why did the coffee taste like dirt? Because it was ground just a few minutes ago. That's the dad joke, bad joke. Let's get back to the art. And it's time to do some color here on our gumball, and there's not so much color to do because he is one very specific color. You can see here I'm trying a bunch of different blues, trying to get the tones quite right. I wasn't using reference on the iPad, I had it on a different screen, and so it was a little bit of like, is this the right blue? No, that's not the right blue. Is this the right blue? No, yes, no, yes, no. And yeah, I tried a lot before I landed on this one here. Yeah, I think that's the one I landed on. A bright blue with a bit of a neon-y tone. I think it works pretty well. But again, my knowledge of the character is not so great. So if you think I chose the wrong blue, let me know. Tell me deeply in the comments how upset you are with the color blue. That'll be real fun to read about. But yeah, we're getting in these sort of beiges and browns, as well as, you know, we're gonna have to color in the tails and the hands and the feet. But once we've got all these colors in there, we're basically done. Let's check out the final reveal. And that is it for our gumball from the Amazing World of Gumball. This is just the start of this week. We're going to be style swapping them all week long into all sorts of things like Bluey and Disney and Ren and Stimpy and Sanrio. It's going to be super fun. I cannot wait to show them to you. Let's put this into an image now and get ready for tomorrow where we'll be doing Bluey. And I can't wait to show you that one. It turns out real great. We also have an art gallery where I love to share your art. It'll show up here at the end of the video. We have something from our Discord from our good friend user 48 is their username. It changes a bunch, but 48 was the one that I remember, and so it is. And this is a lovely image of Psyduck. They often draw very creepy things, but they've tried to draw something very cute here, and I think it turns out real great, really cute. You can always share your art by joining the Discord down below. Join the Doodle Crew. Show us what you can doodle do. We're an art positive space. We just want to celebrate good art, and yeah, your work can show up here whenever the opportunity strikes. And yeah, we also have a month-long sheet of inspirations where we draw, give you prompts to inspire you to make something every single day. It doesn't have to be drawing, it could be songs, it could be dance, it could be cakes, I don't know. But this month the theme has been Winter Wonderland, and over the weekend we had a few suggestions. One of them was jacket, and this is what I drew for my lovely jacket. I can't wait to see what you drew over the weekend, or made over the weekend. Today we have a new word or words, and it is the Ice King. That's right, Adventure Time. Come tell your friends. It's the Ice King, baby. Whatever that means to you, whether it's Adventure Time or inspires you to something else, I'd love to see what you're working on. This or anything. All you have to do is join that Discord. Link down below. Join the Doodle Croodle. Show us what you can doodle do. And with that, we've arrived at the end of our video, and the only thing that remains is for me to remind you the one rule of my sketchy habit, which is this: don't tell anyone about our sketchy habit. That's between you and me. All right, friends, that's it for today. Take care. Keep being awesome. Bye.